Yo, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in my podcast, DJ Blue Radio, the JBlue Show, live on Spreaker.com. I got special guests Burdnest and Kode Red in the motherfucking building. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight?
Tweet, what's happening, JBlue?
Oh, you know, it's all good. It's all good, man. Happy Black History Month. You know, today is February 15th, 2024. It's Thursday. I think they just... Kode Red had just finally got over 1,000 plays on his new cruise cipher or rap cipher, Ridin Deep 6. Kode Red, tell us about, how did you come up with that flow, man?
Man, heartbreaking mistakes.
Tell me, like, does it make you feel better now that after Vibes had mentioned, you know, how people or females got to go through her to get collabs with you, how does it feel now to be a free man and to be released out of custody and get to partner and collab with Yada Me on the cipher?
That's actually fire, and I want to say shout outs to Yada. It's much love. Te amo Yada, like 100, you know. Me and her had a kind of like weird past because she was from a crew that I battled for a long time, but she's always had some form of respect for me, and I've always had some form of respect for her. So, like, really humbly, you know, it was just time, and I respect that out of her.
I like that. Form of respect. What does form of respect mean?
No matter what, like, because you know the battle world could get really grimy, like even to the place where it can get physical, or you can have some physical effects from it. And she kept everything gully and gritty, but she never was really like ultra grimy with it, though. You know what I mean? Like she never really just crossed the line or disrespected, even though she rooted for her team the whole time that she was there, like as she should. She still respected my pen, and she still respected my space, and she didn't do like. The weird thing too is a lot of times how cats will set you up is this in the female to set you up. You know what I mean?
I respect
she
that.
never really pulled any of those antics.
You're right, man. You're right, because I mean, like as soon as Vibes just came out and was all like, "No, bitch, ain't nobody gonna go through no collab with my man unless it's through me." And when it's like once your Vibes just went off like that, and she started just like kind of like sort of like cussing motherfuckers out, that's when Yada Me was like, She's like, I'm not having that. And she, instead of her just doing a collab with you because you said, let's do the collab, she first she was going to do it. Then she saw how Vibes was feeling, and she was like, you know what? Like, I don't want to be into no, she didn't want to create any drama, even though she knew that she had that upper hand because, you know, but you know, yeah, I feel that, man. But, now that you guys have done the collab,
never really been messy like that, bro.
Right? Yeah, and yeah,
not messy like that.
I really do respect that about her, man. Bird, how did you?
I really do respect that from her.
Bird, so tell me, Bird, you just released a new a collab. You actually mixed and mastered FADZ, one of your favorite tracks on Rap Fame. Shout out to Fatty Azid, aka Faz the artist. Tell me, how did you master and mix that track, man? And tell us a little bit story about that.
Man, Philly Skull came to me with that. Actually, I had no idea what was going on with Fads and that little low vibrational, mad at himself, sorry excuse for a waste of breath and oxygen. All that hot shit he talking to that young lady. I just don't like bullies anyway. So when Philly Skull came to me with the idea, I mean, I almost got goosebumps. I was like, hell yeah, we about to ride. We riding for Fads. And then he had that chorus already. I just put my little harmonizing over it. But Fads, she was it took some time to cut up her vocals and make it match us saying the FADZ part. So that took me about 3 hours a day, about 3 days just chopping up her vocals into little bitty slices and putting them together. And
wow.
I usually get sick of songs. Like if I mix a song, I hear it 80 fucking times, bro. And by the time I put it out there, everyone's like, nice song, and I'm sick of that shit. But this song, I just kept loving it more because of the meaning behind it and the way it sounds. Philly Skull did that. I just built on top of it, man. That's all him.
You know what, man? That was a very powerful track, man. I love it, man. That was hip hop. That was you know what? I almost feel like you, Burdnest and Silly Skull and Kode Red, y'all like the coldest MCs right now that kind of like came together, and y'all kind of scaring the app, man. Like not only y'all just like y'all got people prepared to do records with y'all all the time. I'm seeing people like leaving comments now that I've never seen before. They're coming up to me like, yo, they want to do records with me now because they see me doing records with y'all, and I'm just like.
I respect that, I also want to shout out the new movement and Raymond Cloud. Artists, they got to be really serious stepping to me right now.
Yeah.
Y'all got to be prepared, and y'all got to be willing to spend money on yourself because ain't nothing for free in this world. But I can't. Invest in yourself. Yes, sir. I do got the ability right now to recruit artists for the new movement again. So that's like a big thing, and it's just been a lot of big things coming out this year, and like it's amazing what happened when you reverse your 80-20 law, man.
I really like how you're so eager and determined about not doing any features with just anybody, and you're charging for features now, and you're taking this serious now, and you want others to take it serious, because a lot of people are not going to be coming along with this. They're going to get left behind. Some of them might even get stepped on, and this is just for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see people get removed and kicked out of crews every day. This shit happens in real life. I just heard,
to quote Waleed Shah, which is a big creator on TikTok that I was introduced to that, and when I was in his live stream, he said it was just easier to charge for my time, and I get that.
Man.
Well, with me, man, it's like a fitness. All day I'm either mixing something, I'm making music, and I was young once. I couldn't hit bars like I used to hit, and people was like, "Nah, bro, you ain't ready." But now that I'm making money off of this shit, I can't validate spending 2-3 hours with somebody knowing I could have done that on projects that mean something to me or actually make some income. It's not like it happened to me too. Like, for instance, Lady T, all last year she wouldn't mess with me at all. She wouldn't disrespect me nothing. She'd put me on red. And then I finally got a feature or two, and I was messing with her. I was like, oh, I finally got a feature. Now you hollered at me? She's like, well, yeah, actually, yeah. I was like, damn.
Well, at least she's straight up about it, man. Like, that's what I respect about Lady T. She's, and it was just wonderful that you brought her on the podcast. That was the first time that I was able to, or the first time I ever spoke to rap fame Lady T. Even though I've, ran across her on the app and I've seen her on social media, I've never actually got a chance to speak to her online or like that. And, to actually get to hear from her.
She is hip hop, and she's an old soul. Oh, bro, she's special. They need to preserve that woman.
That's big. That's big shit right there, man. Like whenever I go out and I tell people about how I have rap fame Lady T on my podcast, I always mention you. I said, you know what? I said, if it wasn't for Burdnest, I said I met Burdnest through Corrupt the Guru. I said it's funny because I don't know how he ended up, messing with Burdnest, and then Burdnest ended up messing with Lady T, and now she's on the podcast, and I'm like, Kode
Red came in the mix too. Kode Red, I didn't know who he was. The first time I heard his music, I was like, oh, this is something, bro. It's our season. This is our season. I'm telling you, that's why it's all work, no play.
We got a cold group right now, man. We got a cold trio right now, man. With Silly Skull can kill anything. Like I thought, like when he was on Ridin Deep 6. I loved how Kode Red just came and he brings the energy, he sets the tone, and then fucking Yet at Me, she fucking comes in and it was like, whoa, she blew everyone's mind. She was like, what? This is dope as fuck, right? Like you couldn't stop listening to it when she come on. Then fucking 187 Hitman come on and he got the deep voice and he coming with the confident, male voice, right? And then boom, and Silly Skull comes in and he just brings the energy right back. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this shit's fucking fire. And then Trappiana just fucking kills it. She ends it with her, with her, her conversation. And I was like, this was the most cleanest cipher I have done so far. Like, I think Ridin Deep 5, Ridin Deep 2 might have been like one of the first best ones. Everyone always says that the Ridin Deep 2 was the best one, but then when Ridin Deep 5 came out, they all thought that was the most like turned up, that was the hit. But then when Ridin Deep 6 came out, the only thing we were missing was Burdnest. We was missing Meezy. We were missing.
Y'all threw me out the nest. I wasn't ready.
We was missing Silent Flames. We was missing Silent Flames on there. Yeah, next.
All those, shout out Black Wall, shout out those that respect the craft. Because right now, I want to say that importantly too. You know how many times you'll create a universal paradox, or you'll mess something up for somebody else if you don't respect people as content creators, or you don't respect your audience, man. Like, that's really important, bro. I don't care how old you are, but like, you gotta really do that, and especially females, man. If you're a dude and you out here like disrespecting women, man, like, I don't know, like, I gotta take a break from your cipher for a minute, man.
That's a big break. We ain't doing that. We getting it back. We pulling out chairs. We opening doors. We pulling out chairs. We carrying up groceries. All that, man. We taking that back.
Man, that cipher was like one of the best ones. Like, I liked how 187 Hitman came with this his flow like Lil Wayne. Like, he came with some the way he was flowing. He reminded me like of what he was doing on that song with you know how Lil Wayne is. He's very metaphoric, you know, with the songs he does. Like the song he did with you know that song that he did with it's not a new song, but the one where he says now she the one where he says, now she hold me like a conversation. And then the girl, I think it was Kelly Rowland. Yeah, Kelly Rowland featuring Lil Wayne. What's that song called? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know how he spit the metaphoric on there? Like, he's all like, you know, that's how 187 Hitman reminded me of on that cipher. But he just had like a deeper male voice on it, and he just came with like a cold 30 seconds, you know, 40 seconds, and then boom, and Silly Skull just come back and bring it. And then, like, I was just like, I said, this was probably the best one. And, you know, and I didn't say nothing on there. And I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't say nothing on it. I'm like, I didn't need to say nothing on it. Everything was recorded in my studio. So there's 6 people on it. There was just me. There was 187 Hitman, you, Burness, Kode Red, and Trapiana, and Yet at Me. And I was like, well, this is perfect. I'm going to call it Ridin Deep 6, because there's 6 people on it, you know, and we is Ridin Deep, you know. So I was like, fuck it. But, that really wasn't supposed. What was that?
Are they gonna come back for 7?
Yeah, we're coming back for 7. Right now 7 has got Lil Shady Jr. on it. We got Boss Jerry. Boss Jerry just got featured today. Shout out to Rap Fame team. We got Lil Zach Boy on it. We got Lil Devil Baby on it. It's mostly kids on the app, on the Ridin Deep 7, to be honest. Like, mostly like you know, people under 18. And I was just trying to keep it that way, but then Lil Shady Jr. was like, I thought you were gonna add Stiff on it. So I added Stiff on it one time, but then like it just took a long time to release it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna delete everybody and everyone just record one at a time, so no one records over one another. You know, because you know the kids, they don't know how to record, or some of them don't know what they're doing. You know, some of them don't even want to do it. Like Lil Devil Baby still ain't dropped his verse yet, and he's been in my crew a bunch of times. He's done collabs with like a lot of people. He just don't know how to use the new feature yet, where you could collab on one track. He's used to that one side on this, you know, one song on this side, the other on the other. So, Ridin D7 is something that I'm really trying to get out there, but I'm also working on the second version with Meezy. So I'm still trying to get Trapiana and Yet at Me and everybody, and Silent Flames and everybody to be on with Meezy as well. Cause I really, my whole plan was to get the Ridin Deep out and get Kode Red on the track with Yet at Me, because I knew, you know, what he was going through, you know. But I felt like that was the best thing that happened, you know, because I was kind of disappointed that Meezy didn't, you know, he didn't drop his part. But I know that we're still working on it, and I know that Kode Red was happy, you know, with Yet at Me. So I was like, that made me feel good.
When did all this stuff happen? I must have just missed it, man. I'm nosy too.
About last year, you know, just a bunch of bullshit happened in public chat. You know, make a long story short, Vibes, you know, she was with Down Boulevard. I met her through Kode Red, and, you know, and she was cool people. You know, she was taking, you know, she was doing collabs with them, and I had some of their stuff in my vault, you know, and I waited for Kode Red to get out, and I just didn't do anything with the songs. And then, I did talk to Vibes a little bit while Kode Red went missing in action for a while, but she didn't want to hear nothing about Kode Red. She just pretty much was like, you know, he's got to, you know, there's been an incident and she don't talk to him no more. And I ain't gonna say too much.
He had to go to college, get some higher learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely went to an institution. That definitely happened. I did graduate with honors, man. That happened. You know what's crazy about that is I think I graduated with honors, man, and I think the Galactic Council saw that, bro. I don't know what happened. All I know is I went through a guided meditation today, and that's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else.
Well, all of you guys that are tuning in.
Yeah, that was, bro. I don't know the spirit guides lately, bro. And a lot of cats is not gonna understand it, or you know, they be saying like, "Oh, you fake woke" or whatever. Like, but like, nah, for real, like some other entities be talking to us, bro. It was like on some angelic stuff as opposed to like low vibrational, you know, and that's really good. And they're out here like really trying to help us and push us right now, and it's just a lot of synchronicity happening right now, which is just really weird. So today I had a little guided meditation, man. And I took it. All I know is I took a nap. I don't know what they did. They did something, and I woke up like I don't know what happened.
Man.
Ghostbusters have them that box. Them Ghostbusters have that box that opens up and gets all them souls out the air.
Yeah,
you got vacuum clean, man.
Yeah, bro. Went through a curing data. Yeah, bro. Something happened, bro. I don't know, man. When I woke up, I felt different. And the last couple of days, I've been feeling really different, bro.
All right, check it out.
I just got done telling studio, man, I'm not engaging in any more negativity, and if I see you out here on something too crazy, like I just gotta get away from you, bro.
That's right.
There's too many matriarchs around us right now, like
right.
There's too many heavenly or holy women around us right now, like for real.
So I tell you what, let's give everybody a dose of what we dropped yesterday on Valentine's Day. And we've already I know you guys heard us talk a lot, and you guys want to hear this new track. Y'all will get to listen to FADZ. Y'all can check that out too. But first, I want to introduce Ridin Deep 6. Shout out to my boy Kode Red, man, for doing such a wonderful job and actually recording this in my studio, man. Shout out to him, man, because he didn't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's worth a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just take this 4-minute, maybe 4 or 5 minute short break. We'll be right back after these messages. You're going to, don't worry, Burdnest and Kode Red ain't going nowhere. I'm right here, and we'll be right back at you. Hold on. We'll be right with you. Hold on.
My world trauma bonds. Can't tell her nothing, got the same complex as her mom. Damn full of balls, find me with a broken heart. We keep pinch, my soul is still art. We vibrate different, higher and lower yards. Whatever don't kill you, but shouldn't make you strong. No CEO said just showcase this art. Maybe what you couldn't take lightly, help others through the door. But who I am ain't who I was. After all this, I'm too scared to love. After all this, gotta improve who I was. How about you edify the other qualities that you covered up? Still gotta trust the process that God has. From all this, I learned that y'all wear masks. Kode Red, trust your gut instincts as the impasse. Sometimes gotta realize it's just not a professional match. And yeah, I still love you less if anybody ever asked.
You still think you can try me? You finna be miserable. I've heard all your attempts at sitting right next to pitiful. All my haters invisible, they nothing but fictional. And I'm carrying the torch, but I got no one to give it to. Give a fuck about your feelings, I'm just here for the bread. If you find me unappealing, that's okay, I'm still ahead. Don't want the hand I'm dealing, better play your hand instead. You're all cap, I get you peeling, leave you deader than Zed. Like you knew that I was sicker than the illest fever. Wanna pull up on me cool, I'm chilling with the heater. Don't waste my time, cause then you're just fucking with my Betty. I hit the bullseye, cause you know I'm aiming steady. And why these dudes acting like they know me? I never be a side bitch, I'd rather die lonely. All they do is play games, and these hoes is just the same. Won't bow to no man, cause I'm my only priority. What you see is what you get, there ain't no hoe like me. I bet I got more class than college, and I ain't talking sorority. I speak for the majority, and I just act accordingly. I'm as cool as a cucumber till I stop speaking cordially.
Got more EA than in the game. Yeah, every time I'm spitting these flames. Gang, wake up every day to see her wake up. Yeah, be up each other like makeup. Never gonna leave, never gonna break up. Now gotta get this money, get our buns up. Change it together, almost like gorilla glue. Same song every day, it's a different blues. Yeah, let's believe, man, we got each other back. Gang, look out this money, man, time to get these stacks. Gang.
I think I was a little bit too much for her. Still had to love her. Gave her that lethal weapon, no Danny Glover. Hell, Mel Gibson wasn't there either. I'm the motherfucking Pope of the season. So it really shouldn't be no reason for her to be begging and leeching. Kick her ass down, have her barely breathing. Y'all already know I have the fans screaming, have her shaking and creaming. And I ain't even give her the dick. Hold up, watch this. I'ma make sure the performance a trick. Half niggas saying, oh Lord, this bitch a trip. Nah, nigga, you ain't put in on this. Sit your young ass down and watch the show. Tweaking like your Lola's about to blow. Nah, nigga, I ain't with that shit. I'm about to go. Hold up. P Radio.
Yeah, I'm about to talk about a situation, been messing with my mind. There's this guy who got me going insane. I want him to be mine. He got the swag, the killer rhymes, and the way he looks at me, it drives me wild. I'm about to show him what I'm made of. Step up to the challenge, I won't settle for less. Time to make my move, ain't no other option. I'll fight for his love and show him a world he's never seen before. Prove to him there's no other girl that can give him more. Real talk.
All right, y'all, we back, man. That was Ridin Deep 6, Ridin Deep 6, featuring Kode Red, Yeah That Me 23, 187 Hitman, Silly Skull, Trapiana, and No Studio Records. And y'all listening to DJ Blue Radio's podcast on Spreaker.com. And Kode Red and Burdnest, they got some more music dropping, don't you guys? You guys got some new shit dropping, huh?
Yeah, we got stuff on the way, man.
You guys,
stuff on the way. It's a lot of mental wellness going on at the camp right now. I'm just taken aback by even that, like the whole mental wellness thing that we're all going through right now. And again, like the spirit guys that are really coming to us right now. And a lot of people are not going to understand that because they don't get to see the behind the scenes stuff that's really happening.
So, Mr. Kode Red, what I think about when I think of mental wellness now is I think of spiritual healing or spiritual gangster. I think about X-Rated's Prayer in Hell, and I think about The Answer. So, I mean, like, are there any other, like, albums that might be giving you a spiritual therapy right now besides, besides those two that I mentioned, Prayer in Hell and Spiritual Gangster?
Anything by Marcos Kegi right now, anything Wu-Tang related.
Okay.
And I just want to really, really give a shout out to the teachers, the Divine Feminine Warriors that came and represented for the squad. Like, y'all know who you are, So that's all it is, man. Like, I don't know, Bird. Something happened. Bird switched the frequency because usually I'm like, you know, he was like, man, you depressing. he was like, you depressing, bro. You be talking about like too much real stuff, man. And he was like, let's do this love music. And as soon as, you know, the Bird started tweeting, man, he said, that's not a tweet, that's a war screech. We went from a war screech back to a tweet. As soon as that happened, boy, I don't know, something happened. He turned into a lovebird.
Bro,
Man.
music is universal language, man.
So, Bird, tell us about your new genre that you discovered about yourself today, or while you was working. You said that you came up with a whole new genre, like it was called genreless. Well, tell us about
That's
that.
right. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it for years because when I play certain songs that I like, my personal ones, they ain't got, it's like not trap, it's not this, is that, it's just music. And people are like, what is it? I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's just my music. That song that I'm talking about today, that's funny. I was just telling my girl, I don't even remember making it, bro. I was up all night, did a little drinky because I was alone on Valentine's Day. Shout out to the solo dolos. And
Yes,
then,
sir. Okay.
You know how you kind of like you get that real warm, sleepy, good sleep, and you get cross-eyed looking at your phone, and your phone drops, and then next thing you know, it's 2 hours later.
Yeah.
I woke up and I had that song where I don't remember touching the mouse, the mic, nothing. That song was already there, and I got goosebumps talking about it right now. And I ain't never heard nothing like it. It's like kind of 21 Pilots, kind of Outkast, I don't know, bro.
Okay.
I ain't never made nothing like
some rockstar shit lately, man.
I don't even remember making it, man.
A lot of what we're going through right now, I think, honestly, is a lot of trance and like guided meditation, and for some reason EDM narratives keep popping up. And then Bird got some audio files today that I want to discuss too. That I don't know what's going on, but something like really like we're really here for a purpose. Something really guiding us. It's like the most unique experience in a long time, bro.
I forgot to tell you, man. I got blessed with a 30-pack of 2024 beats from Anno Domini and Legion. That's like Exhibit DJ.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Shout out to Legion Beats and Omni Domini. Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Yeah, they always sending free beats to all of the people that fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you subscribe to their shit, you'll get like notifications from them almost every other day or every day. And I pay attention to them. Like it's not one day that goes by where I don't like go and look at Cable Beats or Legion Beats or Amno Domini, and I'm like surfing through their website, because I'm always looking at like, what is it about their website that they're doing that I'm not doing, or what is it that they're doing that I need to do? You know, so I'm always checking them out. I'm like, even if I'm not doing business with them, I'm still looking at their inner circle, or I'm looking at like, oh, what's they selling this for, or what's this going for? Like I be watching, and sometimes they just hit me with the free shit. And that's how I got the Belligerent by Bizarre, was through Legion Beats. And that was dope as fuck, man. I think we should get on that, man. Like I feel like I did that song already with someone, but like Bizarre, man, I feel like we should, like, we need to tear that shit up, man. He came out with this record called Belligerent. I feel like Kode Red got the perfect flow. You know, you or Silly Skull, y'all could jump on that motherfucker and kill it. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Bizarre from D12?
Yes, sir. I got a track with Bizarre from D12 through Legion Beats for free.
That's what I'm talking about.
For free.
That's love right there.
And I
didn't get that. That's love right there.
Bro, I got another feature. I got one from Royce to 5'9" that I haven't even done yet. I got shit, nigga, like.
Let's hop on it, man. I'm with it, like, cause it's that time. You know, a lot of cats is getting features and stuff like that right now too.
Yeah, and it's so much fun, man, because Legion Beats is like, all you guys got to do is just give the publisher 50 cents, and they just said 50% publishing goes to Bizarre. If you register it with the PRO like ABSCAP or BMI, whatever, just give 50% to Bizarre and you're good. Everything else goes to you. And I'm like, what? I was like, this is dope. They already gave us a license to use the beat for free, and shout out to him shout him out on Instagram and do a video to the shit. I'm like, this is dope. I love Legion Beats, man. They be working with a lot of I like how they work with their artists and they work with people even that don't have what the affordable cost to pay for all the big stuff. They make affordable ways to for upcoming artists with low budgets to be somebody in life or to be to become something. So yeah, man, shout out to Legion Beats and that's a blessing, man. That they gave you some free beats, man. You said they sent 25 free files, or like 25.
I got 29.
20. That's dope, man. That's fire. Yeah, you and Kode Red and Silly Skull and everybody. I'm sure y'all gonna eat them beats up.
Matter of fact, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sponsor you 2 of them, JBlue, for giveaways or something. You get 2 of these fresh 2024 beats. I'm gonna send them to you with the licenses. You do what you want to do with it.
Let me get them away on TikTok. I'll give them away on TikTok for
I got tons of, bro. You're not gonna believe this. I'm checking my emails right now.
I got some more beats for y'all too, man. I do got some beats that I can put in the band lab. And y'all can tear that shit up, bro. But I'm gonna keep it real though. The beats are not from Legion. They're not my beats. I didn't customly make them either. These beats are by Beats. They're by Beats by Lex. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Beats by Lex, but he's like a guy that I've got these beats from a long time ago, and he's got like some like electronic dance disco beats. It's more like electronic. It's hip hop. It's like a hip hop wavy electronic disco type of, trance type of hip hop, but it's not really like that. Yeah, it ain't really like that type of hip hop like, that we want to, that the modern hip hop that we listen to every day. It's more like he put his own little unique style to it, but it's dope. I'm pretty sure.
I feel like that's the way that Bird was trying to go with audio fentanyl anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I trust his vision. There's a lot of things. Like, I gave him a lot of creative, creative privilege that I don't give other people because he's just such an awesome engineer, producer, and like a hardworking man in the industry. So, and he's got a great vision. So I really like, when he'd be like, Kode Red, you got to do this, do that. I'm like, all right, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, off top. I don't do that with everybody, at all.
Oh, man. I just got another email from, we talked to Kode Red. He goes some confirmation right here.
Oh, shit.
R14, he's a bomb producer from London. He's got all the best artists on his stuff. He just sent me this like 2 minutes ago. It says fam, like how the UK people talk.
Yeah.
Fam, I've been told to send this to you. Only the best rappers can do this. The one who can actually smash any beat. So I came with this one. Can you smash it? By the way, here's the license. Send it back to me as soon as you're done. I got a bet on you. Literally.
That's what's up. Like, I don't want to give that one away, but I want to get some stuff.
This one's going to be weird as fuck. I can already tell if you said it to me, but a bet on it.
Hey, listen, man.
I don't want to get those type of things away, but we'll smash it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do, man. I definitely want to get some stuff away too on TikTok, because that's like, I'm in a grateful and abundant mentality, bro.
No, you still got 2, man. Two of these beats. I'm gonna send them to you. That's for you and your fan base. You can have one, give one away or whatever, but you got that for me, man. Much love.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm really so happy, man, about Ridin Deep 6. When I talked to Stiffer, 187 Hitman, he told me how happy he was about it. Only person that just seemed a little concerned about it in the beginning was Trapiana, but when she seen all the feedback and she saw how everybody was like, go Trapiana, and they were just giving, like, nobody said nothing bad about it, and it was like she had no choice but to just bow down with grace and say, well, I guess everyone liked it. Well, so I'm glad she felt good about it, man.
I'm not even on the app anymore, and or anywhere around there, and my noties are like deep right now. This cat's all in the inbox. I got like all types of messages and all types of stuff, man. I ain't even been over there in a long time.
Are you talking about like Rap Fame or TikTok or what is it? What exactly are you talking about?
Oh, actually, my TikTok be blinging right now too, though. Definitely shout out to Clarice for that too. And Miss Clarice, walked me through TikTok and helped the brother out. I'm not gonna lie, and then I'm gonna also shout out the Butter channel. It's a little bit unique over there, but like for real, they give me love every time I go over there. And Shauna 21 too. I want to shout out Shauna 21 too, because she like playing these little 21 question type of games over there and everything. Like it's good for mental health, and it gets people to know you and like you interact with the communities. And like people are really actually today, bro. I still haven't responded to it because I've been kind of busy. A whole creator that's like fledgling, he's trying to like, you know, up his views and everything. He reached out to me and was like I was like, somebody tagged me or something. I was like, what is this? And I looked at it and he was like, he had the whole music and setup, everything. He was like, thank you so much, Mono Militia, for like, you know, giving me views and like interacting with me and everything, bro. I was like, damn, son, like it's getting real right now. It's getting real.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. Go ahead, Burdnest. Go ahead.
Oh man, I'm just over here. You know me, I had to see what the heck this dude sent me, man. I'm just listening to this beat with my earphones on.
Oh shit!
He sent me out of the box beat for sure.
Okay, look, check this out, man. So we've already in 35 minutes of this episode, and I'm actually enjoying it, man. Even though I'm coughing and I'm smoking and shit, coughing, and you know, but I'm enjoying this weed. I'm enjoying this episode. What I really liked about this month, during Black History Month, besides Valentine's Day, was the Super Bowl. I didn't really. Who did you guys watch the Super Bowl? I'm pretty sure y'all did.
I didn't even know the Super Bowl until homeboy called me asking me what I was cooking. Because I barbecue usually, but I was knee deep in the studio. I was like, dang. And my team ain't in it, so I'm like, man, fuck that. But I did watch my boy Usher go off. I knew he was bringing Atlanta with him.
That's okay. So that's kind of what I wanted to touch on. I kind of wanted to touch on that because like I didn't watch the game either, to keep it real. Like, the game was right out here. Well, actually, I don't even know where the game took place at. But I know it was, but I know Usher and I think, Alicia Keys popped up over there. Well, anyway, I heard Kanye West came over there and Taylor Swift was there. And they were doing.
I'm loving Kanye right now, by the way, too. I'm loving Kanye right now.
Oh yeah, I heard Kanye got in a fight or something. I don't know.
Listen. He buys a commercial at the Super Bowl, right, for like $5 million, and he actually gets kicked. He actually gets kicked out by. So supposedly, he was getting removed by the Super Bowl game by Taylor Swift, but. That wasn't until, even if that he did get removed, it wasn't until like later in the game, like after the halftime show, because they showed like the halftime while he was there standing next to T Dolla $ign and some other guy at the game. So like they were like, well, if he did get removed, it had to be after the halftime show, but he stayed there and he did go, you know, hang out. And so, the thing was what I liked about was that Taylor Swift showed up to market herself, to brand herself, to expand, right? And Kanye did it, and all these other celebrities were doing it. And I was like, so what is it about when people come to the game and they buy something from the booth? Why is that so important? Why is it important that Kanye brought this at this booth in front of Taylor Swift and she turned him away? And why is that? So I was like, what is this about? Is this like a publicity stunt? You know? So I really got.
Ye lost a few million, and they've been trying to really get hard on Ye for quote-unquote anti-Semitic comments, which is really stupid because you're African, you can't be anti-Semitic by definition. And they've been like really, like the elite really been on Ye's head. So for Ye to just be still out here doing his thing and acting so unbothered like Sue Surf right now, like that's active though. You know
yeah.
So that's part of that. You know what I mean?
I fucking love it, man.
With Vultures too, and that whole Vultures thing, man. Just talking about the Jewish people or Hollywood. I don't want the show to get canceled or nothing, but that's what he talked about on the record. I didn't say nothing I'm not supposed to, right? But he was really on people's head, man. And Kanye out here messing with Harvey Levin, man. Speaking of Bird, right? Birdman, you know what I'm saying? He out here really trying to stand up for Afro-American rights, bro.
Yeah.
I rock with for that, bro.
Okay.
Anti-Semitic. Talking about a group of people or like that take over the music business in Hollywood, and 90% of them just happen to be that ethnicity. You just talking about the people.
He's like, and so the thing too is by definition, Semitic means of Afro or Arab standing or ethnicity.
And he is that himself.
And he is that himself. So you can't really be on that man's head. And it's kind of, that's very, like defamation of character to Ye, and very disrespectful to Afro-American, / Afro, whatever type of culture, you know what I mean, period, like that. Like, we need to, I don't know what we got to do, but we got to have a meeting, man, about who can come to the barbecue and who can't come to the barbecue no more, man. Or y'all gonna get a smaller plate or something where we gonna put mustard in your macaroni and cheese or something. Some gotta happen.
Yeah, one of these days, man, I'm gonna pull the strings, man, and I'm gonna troll some shit. And I've done it before, you know, I've seen my ratings go up, I've seen my algorithm rise, and then like when I would stop what I was doing, or if I didn't know exactly what I was doing to provoke that, but I did something, and then like it just like I only did it that one time. You know, suddenly my views will go up, but then like I'll be like, what did happen? What did I do? Or what path was I on? What angle was I going? Or what did they think I was going? You know, and now I realize like I gotta find something and try to capitalize on it and stay with it. You know what I'm saying? And then try to move it forward. You know, I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of things I could touch upon. You know, I could start with. You know, a lot of things, but it's gonna take some time, you know, and I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Consistency is definitely key, man. Consistency is definitely key with any form of promotion or campaigning. And like, let's use TikTok for example. You know, shout outs to It's a Burdnest Music. Like I said, I got some sounds in TikTok now. You know, 2 of the records over there are getting accepted. So congratulations on that. And you know, if you don't keep continuously promoting yourself, then it's kind of like shooting yourself in the foot, man. You got to keep going.
Yeah.
Once you get around these people.
Well, as a matter of fact, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, you know, because you know people are listening right now, and nobody got a chance to hear this yet. But the #1 music app is motherfucking Rap Fame by Rap Tech Studios, and you guys already know that Rap Fame Lady T was on my podcast on one of my last episodes with Burdnest, Kode Red, and Samo. But Burdnest and Kode Red are featured artists. Now I want y'all to know that you know, the features is not, they don't just come for free. You got to put in the work. You got to have quality music. You got to have the right cover art, you know, the right strong description, the right theme, the right tone. And, you know, these guys right here are some of the people that you want to, you know, ask questions and seek, you know, guidance when it comes to this music shit, especially on BandLab. Or any other type of studio software, or, you know, any hardware that you work with, you know, talk to them because they know how to work that shit, you know. So,
all last year, bro. Man, I feel almost 2 years before I got my first feature. And I was getting frustrated, and I quit for like 3 months because I'm like, man, this is like high school or whatnot. But it's like the general riding on the horse all the time while his soldiers are in the mud, get dirty, and he's clean as hell. I finally got off that horse, man. I was down there with the people. I didn't give a damn what happened. I was just going to be me. As soon as I got my feet dirty and stay consistent, then the stuff started, the features started coming. Get off that damn horse and ride with your crew. You'll see it different.
Yeah, you have to sort of, yeah, you got to sort of stand out a little bit. I don't think if you stay at Laurel Joker family. Oh, my bad.
Like for real, I think a lot of times our resonance brings us up, and especially when other creators see the value in us, and they get to the point to know that we'll protect them and we'll help them out as well as they help us out, and it's not just like all some selfish me type of stuff, then like that's when things will really start to change for people. I honestly believe that.
It's crazy when being yourself and being humble is now a minority, when everybody's just they're scared to be themselves because of the wolf pack mentality of all these other motherfuckers doing what everyone else is doing. So when you're doing yourself and it's just original, they can't, like, it's like they're automatically against you.
That's on top too. You know, it's a lot of people. You know, I had to start spouting Bible verses at people for real. Start spouting scripture at people who tell them, like, answer not a fool according to a folly, or like a harsh word stirs up anger, but a soft answer turns away wrath. Type John, like, for real. You got to stay grounded, man. Like Bird said, sometimes you got to go out and stand in the grass and until the wind move you.
That's real shit. And you know what? And we're gonna play that Ridin Deep 6 one more time, man, because we about 15 minutes before this podcast is over. This episode is going to be over in about 15 minutes.
You said you already got 1,000 hits on that in less than 2 days?
We got over 1,000 plays within 24 hours. And we got over 500 likes now. We got over 500 likes now today. I think, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and run it back. We're going to run it back, man. We're going to run it back 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And we're going to be right back at you after these messages. Burdnest and Kode Red ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
My world trauma bonds. Can't tell her nothing, got the same complex as her mom. Therefore, love bonds find me with a broken heart. We keep pinch, my soul is still off. We vibrate different, higher and lower yards. Whatever don't kill you, but shit'll make you strong. No CEO said just showcase this art. Maybe what you couldn't take lightly, help others through the door. But who I am ain't who I was. After all this, I'm too scared to love. After all this, gotta improve who I was. How about you edify the other qualities that you covered up? Still gotta trust the process that God has. From all this, I learned we all wear masks. Kode Red, trust your gut instincts as they impasse. Sometimes gotta realize it's just not a professional match. And yeah, I still love you less if anybody ever asks.
Really think that you can try me? You finna be miserable. I've heard all your attempts at sitting right next to pitiful. All my haters invisible. They nothing but fictional. And I'm carrying the torch, but I got no one to give it to. Give a fuck about your feelings. I'm just here for the bread. If you find me unappealing, that's okay. I'm still ahead. Don't want the hand I'm dealing. Better play your hand instead. You're all cap, I get you peeling. Leave you deader than Zed. Thought you knew that I was sicker than the illest fever. Wanna pull up on me cool? I'm chilling with the heater. Don't waste my time, cause then you're just fucking with my Betty. I hit the bullseye, cause you know I'm aiming steady. And why these dudes acting like they know me? I never be a side bitch, I'd rather die lonely. All they do is play games, and these hoes is just the same. Won't bow to no man, cause I'm my only priority. What you see is what you get, there ain't no hoe like me. I bet I got more class than college, and I ain't talking sorority. I speak for the majority, and I just act accordingly. I'm as cool as a cucumber till I stop speaking cordially.
Got more EA than in the game. Yeah, every time I'm spitting these flames. Gang, wake up every day to see her wake up. You be up each other like makeup. Never gonna leave, never gonna break up. Now gotta get this money, get our bonds up. Change it together, almost like Gorilla Glue. Same song every day, it's a different blues. Yeah, let's believe, man, we got each other back. Gang, look out this money, man, time to get these stacks. Gang.
I think I was a little bit too much for her. Still had to love her. Gave her that lethal weapon, no Danny Glover. Hell, Mel Gibson wasn't there either. I'm the motherfucking Pope of the season. So it really shouldn't be no reason for her to be begging and leeching. Kick her ass down, have her barely breathing. Y'all already know I have the fans screaming, have her shaking and creaming. And I ain't even give her the dick. Hold up, watch this. I'ma make sure the performance a trip. Half niggas saying, oh Lord, this bitch a trip. Nah, nigga, you ain't put in on this. Sit your young ass down and watch the show. tweaking like your loan's about to blow. Nah, nigga, I ain't with that shit. I'm about to go. Hold up. P Radio.
Yeah, I'm about to talk about a situation been messing with my mind. There's this guy who got me going insane. I want him to be mine. He got the swag, the killer rhymes, and the way he looks at me, it drives me wild. I'm about to show him what I'm made of. Step up to the challenge, I won't settle for less. Time to make my move, ain't no other option. I'll fight for his love and show him a world he's never seen before. Prove to him there's no other girl that can give him more. Real talk.
All right, y'all, we are back. That was Ridin Deep 6 featuring Kode Red, Yeah That Me, 187 Hitman, Silly Skull, Trappiana, No Studio Records. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Burdnest, man. Burdnest, man. So tell us a little bit about in the future, like what we could do to sharpen our tools and do as far as musically and how can we? Okay, go ahead.
My coach told us one day. First, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. My coach had a Jerry curl. He was a player, gold chain, everything. We was being loud one day. He said, "These motherfuckers keep on acting up. I'm gonna shut these lights off and whoop every one of y'all ass." And then he said after that, because I didn't know what the fuck that meant. But then he said after that, the best ability is availability. You just gotta be there every day. Just show up. If you just show up, listen, listen, learn something. When it comes to this, man, I stopped for 4 days once because I was burnt out. And when I came back to the mic, I was literally sounded like I came from the dentist. I was mad at myself. I was stumbling over words. I couldn't think of punchlines. And that was just 4 days. If you're in this business to do something with it, it's not just a hobby. You can't go a single day without working on your craft, just like the athletes. It's just daily grind, and you have to. If you don't love it, you ain't gonna do it. Sometimes you hate it, but it's gotta be consistent every damn day.
I agree. I think consistency is key. And then I also think because there are a lot of agencies around this watching right now, we got to watch our speech, our conduct, and we got to, hold ourselves to, clauses and paperwork, man, for real. And if we have questions, Bird is a great man to tap into to show you how to, get your marketability up and how to make money, how to monetize a lot of things. Because that's, the next movement for all of us right now. We too old to play right now, so that's what we are with it, man.
Wow. Yeah. I think that a lot of times, people that make music, they're trying to make music out of perfection, and then you got some other people that try to they're just doing music out of love, and I think that I don't know what the difference is. So what does that mean?
There's no difference between love and hate, because I hate this shit sometimes.
Yeah, it's not always fun. Every day is not always fun, and a lot of BS comes with this stuff. But that's also the reason why we got to take it very seriously. And you got to really know what you're messing with and what your intentions are. But also, I think too, you do have to be able to do this out of a space of love. But if you love yourself, why would you not want to do something professionally and monetize yourself? That's a part of love too. That's important.
Yeah, because if it turns into a hobby, but you're doing it every day, that's a passion. So with passion comes love and hate. So it all wraps into one. You wouldn't do it every day if you didn't love it.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do it every day, take hours away from your family and hours away you could be making money. You might as well figure something out.
Yeah.
Doing things that you shouldn't, like he said, you could be doing anything else in the world, but you chose to be here, so you might as well show up and put your best foot forward. You can't run out on the football field with your helmet on backwards, man. You're gonna get sacked. You know what I'm saying?
And some house slippers and stuff.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, bro.
Yeah. your dues like everything else too. Don't expect to just show up and be with you in the big leagues and stuff. Even though we all want to, I had to get humbled myself.
That's the same thing too.
Oh my rap fame. This is what I like about what I do. I got about 100 songs on that. You go back to the very first song, I don't even want to listen to it. It's that bad. But I put everything out on Rap Fame as I did it because I wanted to see my progression. And between song 0 and song 100, it is literally two different things. And that's only because I had to go to school. I got tired of people talking about my mix. They wouldn't talk about my bars because my mix was so bad. They wasn't even trying to hear my bars. Oh, then I had to figure that out. And it's just if you're competitive, you're going to get it, man. I think it's a good advice for anybody. Don't throw away your trashy shit. Keep that shit somewhere so you can reference it later and then, humble people, but you can go back and look and you can tell yourself how far you come with a validation.
I want to shout out Sunwave because he had a really good quote. Sunwave and Chase Demons. I really want to shout them out. He said, "We don't hang macaroni art up on the fridge." And it didn't make sense to me at first, but doing things here with audio fentanyl, and especially again moving through the TikTok universe, they was blessing me with gifts in certain spaces when we go to TikTok, right? I turned around and donated a lot of that back to the community just for the love that I'm getting right now. And sometimes you got to do that. That's just, you got to reinvest in the craft. That means making sure that you guys have your communication proper, making sure that your craft is proper, you're on beat, you're not coming with no trash. If it don't, I feel like a lot of y'all got to watch 8 Mile. Remember that scene where Eminem crumpled up a ball of paper? He was like, no, that's not right.
If somebody invites you to a collab, and you having a bad day, or you ain't even feeling it, and you just send in some trash, and that collab, it was a gift, or, they're a better level of you, just tell them, look, I ain't feeling it right now. I appreciate that. Don't send in no trash. That might be your only opportunity. So you might as well be honest and say, I ain't with it right now. Give me a second or something.
That's the first thing, too, because impression, it's a difference between expression and impression, first off. Y'all got to understand that. And also, would you go to work like that? Remember back in the day, when Goodwill had a career exploration day, you know what I'm saying? And they had a mirror in there, and it was like, look at you, would you hire you? That's
I see that.
That's facts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard of that. I like that macaroni art. That means, your kids bring home whatever they bring home, you put it on the fridge. That dude was like, nah, we ain't doing that macaroni. I like that.
None of that, bro. We not hanging up no macaroni on the fridge around here.
Well, you know what? We got a few minutes left of this episode. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And y'all tune in to the next episode. We're going to come in right back after these messages. Y'all have a great day. Have a great night. Peace.
Tweet.